Good afternoon. This is the story of the murderer of President Garfield, our 20th president. Now, he was shot at a railroad station in Washington, D.C. on July 2nd. He hung in there for 79 days, not due to the wonderful aid of the doctors. The doctor started off by on the platform of the train station actually trying to reach into the womb and pulling out the bullet with their bare fingers. Now, we know that's bad. They refused to give him any antibiotics, and Guiteau's family had always known that Guiteau was not properly in the right frame of mind. They had tried to have him committed and had been unsuccessful. His wife said that he abused her physically and emotionally. And he had written a book and he had done a little bit of campaigning on Garfield's side, which he felt he should have been given some kind of appointment to the new presidency. He was basically living on the street, using hotel stationery from the lobby, and he didn't even have a clean shirt to wear. He then borrowed $15 from a relative by marriage, and he didn't even know how to shoot it. When he tried to shoot it, it actually knocked him down. He tried to prepare carefully. He wrote to William Sherman, the commanding general of the Army, and, he just kept on trying to say that it was necessary that Garfield die, and Garfield was just going on his vacation, and the Secretary of War, Robert Todd, Lincoln's son, actually witnessed the assassination. As he entered the room, he was shot in the back. They apprehended Guiteau immediately, and he answered, "I am a stalwart, and Arthur is now president." He was very proud of the fact that he thought that he was going to be the next president. The Stalwarts were a Republican faction, loyal to the Senator Roscoe Conkling. They supported Grant for a third term, but once it appeared that Grant was not going to be able to, he changed it, so he was now for Garfield. Garfield was carried back to the White House, where the doctors did all kinds of strange things, and not quite surprisingly, he passed on. It must have been a strong man to live that long. He was on trial, and he said that in his speech, he said, "I was not aware that my attorney intended this afternoon to make an application for postponement, and I deny this right I demand the right to have this heard on behalf of the matter of the very thoughtfulness of this case. I am charged here with a murder attempt, and I decided to be heard on my own behalf." The court said, "This is not the proper time to enter upon the defense. The only question before the court is whether further time should be given to prepare for the defense." The prisoner emphatically, "So far I was concerned, I do not want any further time." And he went on and on. Well, it's, he had some major issues, and to say that the courthouse was a circus would be putting it mildly. He was just put forth to women wearing opera glasses so that they could get a better view of him, crowded courthouses, crowded hallways, outside people, and even on the 20th, an assassin made an attempt at his life for absolutely being able to shoot 2 rounds, one striking him in the arm. The trial went on as though nothing had happened, so he didn't even get proper treatment. Michael Sohan, one of the jurors on his trial, went out in the middle of the night screaming that his wife was about to murder him and help do something. He actually ended up in an insane asylum. The warden's office was full of ladies with bloody pens asking for his signature every day when he got back from the courthouse. Things just did not go well. And he was put on trial and actually found guilty. The hanging took place in Washington, D.C., where people paid a hefty sum to have the right to see it done. Now, they said it was limited, but they actually sold tickets to people if they wanted to see the hanging. The actual hangman, by the name of Mr. Strong, said that he was the one that put the braces around his ankles and his knees, and the man was trembling so bad he had a hard time doing it. If they were not put together properly, it was nobody's fault but Guiteau's. When the autopsy was finished on the body, it was said that nothing better had been done than of the hanging of another man just a few months ago, where the head had been completely lopped off. So to say that they did not do the hanging correctly is an understatement. I just thought that people might be interested in this story. Have a good day. Thank you.